Greetings, noble friends and trusted allies. Today I, King Arthur, gather you here to share wisdom gathered from years of leadership, a lesson deeply rooted in the heart of true governance, knowing precisely when to wield the sword and when to extend the open hand of negotiation. Throughout my reign, I have witnessed countless battles. I've stood on fields soaked in the blood of heroes, and I've sat at tables negotiating peace. From these moments, I've learned that real strength often lies not in the might of our armies or the sharpness of our blades, but in the clarity and wisdom of our decisions. The bravest choice, my friends, is not always to charge ahead, but sometimes to pause, reflect, and choose dialogue over conflict. Consider this truth carefully. A leader's greatest skill lies not just in bravery or valor, but in discernment. A wise king knows precisely which battles deserve his strength, courage, and sacrifice. We rise up bravely when our lands, families, and freedoms are under threat. We unsheath our swords when justice, honor, and peace demand our protection. These are battles we must never shy away from. They define our legacy, our valor, and our honor. Yet let me emphasize that not all battles must be fought with sword and shield. There are victories far more enduring that come from words of understanding, compromise, and peace. Diplomacy is an art, one that can build alliances stronger than any fortress, heal rifts deeper than any valley, and achieve harmony mightier than any army. Negotiation requires the courage to listen openly, the humility to understand sincerely, and the strength to find common ground even amidst profound differences. History teaches us clearly that true prosperity arises not from perpetual conflict, but from lasting peace. The wise king knows the power of unity achieved through diplomacy. It is this peaceful strength that leads to abundant harvests, thriving communities, and enduring kingdoms. Remember, great leadership does not hinge on triumphing in every skirmish. Rather, it rests on understanding which struggles are essential and which can be settled through patience, understanding, and wise conversation. Wisdom, my companions, is knowing precisely when to raise your voice and when to quiet your heart and listen. As you return to your lands and your responsibilities, carry this insight with you. Lead with honor, choose your battles thoughtfully, and never hesitate to embrace diplomacy when peace is possible. This approach, noble friends, is the surest path toward greatness, unity, and prosperity for all kingdoms under the sun. This lesson in leadership has provided the following key points relating to modern leadership principles. 1. Decision-making and discernment. Effective leaders today must carefully evaluate situations to make informed decisions, balancing action and restraint. 2. Diplomacy and negotiation. Modern leadership emphasizes the importance of diplomacy and negotiation skills to manage conflicts constructively and build collaborative relationships. 3. Communication and active listening. Today's leaders must prioritize clear communication, actively listen to diverse perspectives, and foster mutual understanding to resolve conflicts and drive organizational success. 4. Value of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, including empathy and self-awareness, is critical in understanding the underlying needs of stakeholders and guiding thoughtful responses. 5. Long-term vision and sustainable solutions. Leaders must focus on long-term strategies and sustainable outcomes, prioritizing enduring peace, unity, and prosperity over short-term victories. 6. Courage to adapt and compromise. Contemporary leaders demonstrate courage by adapting strategies and embracing compromise when appropriate to achieve collective goals. 7. Ethical leadership and integrity. Integrity and ethical decision-making remain foundational for modern leadership, ensuring trust, respect, and credibility among teams and stakeholders. 8. Promoting unity and inclusivity. Successful leadership involves building cohesive teams and fostering inclusive environments where collaboration and collective growth thrive. Until we meet again, rule wisely, rule courageously, and may peace and wisdom guide your every step.